I
Hi,
hope,
Nakia.
hey, I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday. Good to see your face again, Terry. Hey, Morgan. That big, beautiful smile you're giving me. You, those of you who are students, you already know how I am. I'm very personable. So if I recognize you and I smile, it's you smiling back at me. I know who you are. The more trying to act like she's ignoring me on her phone. I'm being silly. I'm being silly.
I wonder if she can see me.
Wait, who's that? Who's that? Wait.
Oh, it's me, Shirley.
Shirley. Okay, I'm like, that voice is familiar. There you are. I see you. We got a big turnout today. One of my pet peeves about myself is I'm a last minute person, but I realize I work better under pressure. And I just said, hey, we need an orientation because I'm getting questions people need answers to. And I'm like, just threw it out there, and I didn't expect for it to be so many, but hey, that's a good thing. So I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes because I want to start on time, like 2:05. That way, because I have to manually allow people in because Zoom has been having some issues because all businesses that are online or starting to transition online is using either Zoom or GoWebinar. And it's making it a little bit easier for people who are extremely tech savvy, kind of like bombard other people's meetings. So I don't want that happening to us. So yeah, it's better I do it this way. Make sure everybody gets in.
Hey, everybody.
Yay!
Hey.
Hey.
I have it where you guys will be muted, but you will be able to unmute yourself if you have a question or anything like that. But the reason why it's going to be muted is because I want to make sure that you guys can be able to hear me and my team be able to talk with you guys. So it doesn't have sound. If you don't have sound, okay, good. We have to log out and log back in. Hey, Sissy. Hey.
This is Rita.
Yeah, that's Rita's voice. Hey.
Are you going to record it? Because I have to leave probably about that.
This is it's in the middle of recording right now. Yep. Okay. And it's going to be plastered on the front page of the website. I'm not hiding it. It's going to go right on the front page.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping that this is going to answer a lot of people's questions. So I've been getting text messages day in and day out for the past couple of days. So that's actually been taking up a lot of my time, which I'm not upset about that. You know, that's a good thing. People are interested, they're inquiring. And because of the COVID-19, hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Let's see where I'm at. All right, so because of the COVID-19 epidemic that we're dealing with, it's putting us in a different position right now. So I'm just gonna go right into it, introduce myself, and go right into introducing our instructors and those that will definitely be helping you in your business. But here we go, there we go, cool. Where was I? COVID-19 has got us in a position where now we have to pay attention to how our businesses are going to be run, especially in the hair industry right now. So if you are paying attention to what's going on as far as the hair industry in particular, you notice that there's going to be a big shift, or it's going to be a change, or something that we're going to have to start getting accustomed to or used to. So 2020 has been advertised through all social media as the year that everybody gets it, they get paid, they, you know, things that have been bothering them. It's just supposed to be our year. Whatever your personal goals or things you were supposed to be doing, now you have the time to do it. So something that's so unfortunate that's costing people's lives, for those of us that it's not, and we're actually following the stay at home, you know, quarantine rules, this is a time where you can sit and actually restructure how you're going to do your business or your life in general. I'll just say that. So Wig Making 101 started off as something where I was just teaching women how to make their own wigs and how to make wigs for their clients and make some money from that. Unfortunately, it is still somewhat of a competition of what China is offering. So a lot of people will go to China because of cost, and that's understandable. But I wanted to make this orientation to introduce to you really what Wig Making 101 is about. Who we are, what we teach, and kind of show you exactly what it looks like behind the scenes. I also want to give this time for all of us to be able to ask questions if you can within a time period. So I'm only going to be talking for a short period of time. Then we're going to introduce the instructors and what courses they'll teach. You'll definitely get an idea as to what can help you in the courses that they will be teaching, and then I'll show you the back end. Ask the questions and we can go from there. So I'm going to share my screen first, and then I'm going to be doing that back and forth, sharing the screen, and then I also want you to be able to see the faces of the instructors that you guys are going to be working with, because they're all smiles today, and I sent the text in tears. They don't know that because I was so honored and happy to have them there. So, student orientation, Wig Making 101, what we're about. This is an international platform. This is an online school. I also offer hands-on courses as well. Because of the COVID-19, that those dates for me to travel to people has been postponed, but that's still going to happen. That there's no doubt in that. Whenever this lets up, I will be there for those of you who have already scheduled for your hands-on courses when I come out to you guys. But I also still allow people to come to me for those hands-on courses too. So I offer both online and hands-on courses. Our online courses, everything that I'm teaching is not just making stock wigs, it's also on how to make custom units as well. So that is important for you to know that there is a difference. Specialty wigs, we're getting into that. Some courses that will be taught on how to make wigs for kids, how to make Jewish wigs. We're still getting into the toppers and toupees, so those courses are there. And then medical wigs, in other words, there's a different name for that, cranial prostheses or cranial prosthetics. But making units, I specialize in making units for people who like to wear wigs or who need a hair replacement system. I know how to make them. So I know how to teach how to make them. So services that we do provide: product development and manufacturing. We do provide business consulting, marketing, and VA is not what you think it is. It actually means virtual assistant coaching, because I do that for other companies that's separate from Wig Making 101. So I am definitely a serial entrepreneur, as well as the other instructors that are here as well. And to answer your question, if you can hear me, Heather, yes, send it to her so she can get in. And medical billing, which I just mentioned her name. So she helps with medical billing for those of you who provide any form of non-traditional services, hair services that's non-traditional, and we say DME services, or providing medical devices. In this case, it's really just medical wigs. So she helps with that aspect of it. So Wig Making 101 is not just a platform where you just come here, learn how to make wigs, and that's it. The idea is to usher you into understanding the business, how to make it work for you at home, and then to build a community and a team where you get the support that you need in order to grow in whatever that endeavor is. You may not be interested in wigs. You may be interested in medical wigs. You may not be interested in either one of those. You may be interested in developing particular products that cater to the hair industry. But all in all, Wig Making 101 is about these pieces being used for fashion or for hair loss solutions. So that's something to get you guys to understand. So the instructors, or my team. So you see my face, you see me here on camera, I think, but if not, you see me there. I'm the creator and the founder, and I am one of the instructors of Wig Making 101. I'll give you a quick little story as to how Wig Making 101 came about. I'm also known as Beauty Cut Right on YouTube and all social media. If you Google Beauty Cut Right, you'll see hundreds and hundreds of videos and images and pictures of me when it came to my natural hair, beauty, fashion. I was an instructor in fashion design and manufacturing. So I'm a social media influencer. I started off making wigs because I was a relaxed young lady who decided to go natural, and I wasn't quite comfortable just yet of letting my natural hair out in a corporate American world, because I taught post-secondary. I'm a college teacher, so I was a little bit afraid of, letting people see that I had cut all of my hair off, and then now allowing my hair to grow in its natural state and still learning how to deal with my natural hair, as well as finding a style and a cut that works for my lifestyle. So I've always been making wigs. I've always taught that on my social media channels. And then I decided to start doing actual courses online right before I went to South Africa. Someone I had been working with for years as an independent contractor making wigs for her clientele. She had a very large business, and we ended up being in business together as far as creating a manufacturing facility in Johannesburg, South Africa. So I started deciding that instead of me making wigs, I'd rather train the facility that I have, train other facilities if I go into business with them as well, and also teach people how to do this at home for themselves. So that's where I come from. So this is what I want to do, because I gotta add these people. Can y'all see what I'm doing? No, y'all see my face. Let's do this. Let's stop sharing. You see my face? Okay, I'm back. Our first person I want to introduce, her name is Tuwana Jackson. She is our hair loss practitioner, master cosmetologist. She is the one that's going to be teaching our hair loss courses. There's more to come, but Tuwana, you there? You gotta unmute yourself, let me know.
Hello, how are you?
Yay.
How's everyone?
See her with her gorgeous afro.
It's finna get cut. I'm going back to
No!
the cut.
Don't
I
do
can't
that.
take it. I can't. My husband is upset.
I'm sure he is. So
I done cut about 2 inches off already.
it's gorgeous.
I can't take it. I mean, I really can't. I'm trying to let it grow. It's hard.
It's beautiful.
Reach out. And then all this gray. I'm trying to let the gray grow because he wants the gray.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna get colored. As soon as I can get back into the salon.
So it shows
I look like
wisdom.
great
So let
grandma
it
for
be.
real with this gray hair. I actually look like I am a great grandmother, but I actually look like a great grandmother for real.
No, you don't. Introduce yourself, Goofy.
Okay.
So let
Hi,
everybody know.
I'm Towanna Jackson. I go by Towanna J. I've been in the industry for over 20 years. I'm a hair loss practitioner. I'm also a master cosmetologist, a wig maker. I'm an educator. I do a lot of things. I even sew. I'm making masks as we speak.
Yeah.
Hey, got to make money. I'm not working.
Okay.
But in this industry, what I will be teaching is the introduction to hair loss from a hair loss practitioner point of view, which I'm gonna come teach you like the main 5 to 6 hair loss conditions that you see when you come into the salon or if you're beginning to make a wig for people with hair loss, I'm gonna teach you those, get you familiar with those type of alopecia conditions and what units they need to be able to wear, what units they shouldn't be wearing, and teach you how to educate you on how to test for certain products to use on their heads, because certain products you shouldn't use on people who have alopecia, especially if they're going through chemo. And so I'm gonna teach you some of the products that you use and what products that you shouldn't be buying over the counter, because they aren't really what they say they are. They imitation. And whether or not to use a particular adhesive or whatever products on their heads, or just get a proper fitting wig unit, which I'm gonna teach you the proper wig measurements. And if I'm not mistaken, a video has already been uploaded with the proper wig measurements for custom wig units.
It's already been uploaded. It's already on the student portal, and I'll show that to everybody. So yes, it's already done.
I mean, and then if you, by you being a wig maker, you want to have be able to make custom wigs units for people with hair loss. It's tailored directly to their head, and the ones who can't use adhesive or inner type or latex on their head, if they have a proper wig unit to fit their head, they won't have to worry about that.
Yep.
So I'm gonna teach you those measurements and some more things I may throw in.
Yeah, I know she's got a lot, because I piggyback off of her. Making the units is my specialty. So what adds to that course is I'm showing you how to make them, how to make thin skin, how to make full lace,
Right.
Those types of things. So she starts it off, because you got to know that part. You can't just make units without knowing why you're making it the way you're making it.
And I will be introducing you to different wig unit skins. I'll be showing pictures of those as well, so you can get familiar with the way they look. Because you're gonna need to know that when somebody asks you, well, can I have a silk base? Can I have a thin skin? Can I have a polyurethane? You need to know whether or not, and you need to be able to know what they look like.
Yes, exactly. And then you also need to know which ones can you actually make from home, because some of them you may have to outsource.
Or the ones you need to outsource to order. Yes.
Exactly. So we are going to help you with that. That course most of those courses are already out. I did one on self-measurement too, because that's a part of business, you knowing how to get your clients to understand how they can take their measurements. But if you're a hair loss practitioner, you should be doing all of that. And Tawanna's going to teach you how to do all of that, how to do the consultation. It gets deeper. So welcome, Tuwana J. Everybody just clap like right here, like it. Oh, thank you so much, Tawanna. I'm so glad I forced you.
Yes, you did.
I forced her. So I'm going to introduce two other young ladies. I'm not even sure which order to actually put, because they're kind of close and similar in what they do. But I'll say this. I'll start with Heather first. Heather Long is the owner, creator, like I got to get real deep into it, but she does medical billing. So she's Midwest Bills is what it's called. They're on our website, and they're also going to have their own website where you can go and get even more information to help you with your business. So you're there, Heather? I see you. Yeah, you look gorgeous. Is you there? Oh, you got to unmute yourself. Okay, I'll unmute you then. You won't unmute? Oh, there you go.
Unmute. Okay, I'm here now.
Go ahead. Just let her know what you do. She's helped quite a few of us that are here now. So please make sure you point that in there. I'm going to say my part later after she says.
Hi, everyone. I'm of Midwest Bills, and I am the medical biller for WIGMAKING101. And I specialize in working with hair loss specialists as yourselves. And my disclaimer is I work with non-traditional providers, such as hair care providers. So what I do is, as a medical billing service, specifically for you all, I set you up with the payers, also known as the insurance companies. And I get you contracted with them, and I also get you not contracted with the VA, but you will become a vendor with the VA. That is the Veterans Administration. And I've had some success in getting a few of our colleagues here.
Me too. Go ahead.
I recently got Nakia. She's a new approved vendor with the VA.
Star. She's on here.
And
I know
Star.
she's on here somewhere. Yeah.
Yes.
And Denisha, if she's on here, they were recently approved as of the past week to become vendors with the VA. So I set you all up with that process, and I try to walk you through it as much as I can. Nakia can tell you I've been a butt.
She has to be though. She has to be.
But I get you all set up, and I try to, build a relationship with you so you can understand what that process is, and so you can understand what you can do and offer for your clients. And I recently was trying to gather everything, and it will be a course next week, Becoming Your Own Mastectomy Boutique. Since you all are making these cranial prosthesis, you need to have somewhere or become a place where you can provide these for your patients. So I feel I was going to just provide this service, but it's a lot of information. So I decided to make it a course for you all. And it's a lot of valuable information that I think you would very much, benefit from being hair loss specialist, and it takes you into another sector of this world. So I will be offering that course and getting it together right now with Nakia.
Yes.
Bobby and I, we worked on it, so we're almost through. So
yes.
We are getting it together for you all. And let me see, did I miss anything, Nakia?
Nope, I think you got it all. You said what I was gonna say. Like, she does help with that, making you vendors. And if you guys want to understand how you operate in that, that's exactly what her course is going to be. And plus, because I do have background in that, I can help you guys with that too. My background is very extensive. It's a lot in fashion, a lot in manufacturing, and a lot in marketing. So those are my three top. It's more, but the three that focuses in this area, that's where I am. So I want to introduce our last and beloved serial entrepreneur as well, Regina Thomas. Are you there? Yeah, you're there.
Yes, I'm here.
She's our business, like, she knows it. Medical business, just go for it, Regina, because you know a lot. Lord.
Okay, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you with your cute glasses on and that hair.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I know that hair is bomb.
This is the wig you made me. So.
I know. Okay, go.
Okay, anyway. Okay, so I'm Regina Thomas, and I am definitely a serial entrepreneur. So I kind of want to give you my background so you can understand why I can teach this course, or feel like I can teach this. But I have a BS in business management. I also have an executive MBA from one of the top 10 business schools in the country. I am also a former SEC broker. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't. It gets the box opens wider and wider. Go ahead.
So, an SEC is a Security and Exchange Commission, and that's the certification you need to be a stockbroker. So, so I did that. I'm also a former insurance agent, but most of my that here, what kind is it? It's
it's on her website too.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. I'll answer that. But so most of my adult career was in the medical industry, and so I spent 20 years in the medical device industry. So my experience is kind of a little bit on the side with Heather, but it's just from a different perspective. I actually worked for those medical device companies, and it was my job to actually get billing and coding approved for them. So I've worked directly with CMS, which is the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, on getting codes approved, and also teaching doctors how to bill properly, because they lose about, oh God, I think last year was like $36 billion in misbilling. So I did a lot with that. The other thing that may be of benefit, I don't know if you guys are interested, but I am an award-winning sales manager. I've had 2 people to become President Club winners when I was in corporate America. And one of those guys is making about $450,000 in commissions a year. So I'm very proud of that. So I've set up over 50 businesses for different people. I don't know if I mentioned, I'm also the owner of Hair and Video. So what I'm going to be teaching is actually how to set up your business. The benefits of having your business set up properly, whether it's the sole proprietor, whether it's an LLC or an S Corp, or if maybe you need to go with a non-for-profit. So we'll talk about all that. We'll talk about the advantages of each, the disadvantages of each. We'll also talk about what are the tax benefits for that. So we'll look at all of that in my course, and, you know, also like setting up your fictitious name, just every step of how to set your business up. So that's what I'll be teaching. Now, after the course, and this is something you don't want to do, I can do that for you, but I at least want you to know what goes into doing it and the benefits behind it. The second portion of that course is going to be on, what's the word? COVID-19.
COVID-19, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be on grants and loans. Now, everybody knows about the loans with SBA. So this is going to be outside of SBA, because I don't know if you heard, but this past weekend they ran out of money.
Yeah.
And they're really not geared toward business owners like ourselves. And so the grants that I'll be talking to you about will be grants that you don't have to pay back, okay? A lot of them are between $10,000 and $50,000. You can apply for as many of them as you want. And if I know like what area people are coming from, and I'll probably have this information before the course, I can actually go back and research your area, because a lot of these are local. For Texas, for example, I found like 4 grants that are worth $10,000 each, and they're for people like us. They are looking for minority women, and they're looking for sole proprietors. And so, you know, those are some things that we'll be covering. If I think I said this, but again, if you're interested, I can put together a course on selling your salon.
Salons, yes.
You know, how to increase your profits in your salon, how to upsell your current clients, all of that. If that's something you want, I can do that, because I've done that with salons since I kind of semi-retired. I was going into salons and actually telling them, you know, these are things you need to be retailing to your customers. This is how you upsell that lady that needs some color but doesn't want color. You know, she's apprehensive to having color. So I can teach you step by step on how to get that customer bought into what you're selling. You know, I'm a strong believer that as a salon owner, almost everything that has to do with beauty, you should have it in your salon. You should be selling it. You should be making money on it. So anyway, that's me.
We have, guys, there will be more instructors, but these are the ones we're starting off with, because these ladies are considering what's happening in the world and what we're interested in. Our passion is in hair, whatever it may be, wig making. I don't know what your passion is, but I want this to be a space where you guys can get that help get that knowledge and actually take action on it so you can benefit yourself and those that you're choosing to practice this, help them as well. So me and Towanna, we're going to be focusing on making sure you know how to make this stuff and do this correctly. And if you're not a person who actually is behind the chair, you're a person that likes to be behind the scenes, more of that vendor aspect of it. Me and Towanna are going to help you with that. But I'm more of that than anything, is that behind the scenes, that making the product. The product has to be right. The other aspect of it, and first let me say this, Towanna, Heather, Regina, thank you so much for introducing yourselves so well. There will be more. I am adding to this as consulting too, because me and Towanna, she doesn't know this yet, but she's about to find out right now. There go that face. we're going to, I'm good at marketing, and I'm good at teaching you how to market. I'm a teacher. I teach graphic design, web design, digital media, graphic arts. I teach it at the College of Creative Studies here in Detroit, Michigan. So that's not anywhere in any cosmetology school that I know of, or any school in general, if you are not just focusing on a marketing degree, a master's degree in marketing. So
They don't teach it.
They don't teach it. They don't teach you your business. They teach you the techniques and things you need to know that's basic, in a sense, with cosmetology or even in hair loss. But they don't really teach you how to run your business, or how to start a business, or how to grow a business. And one of the biggest things is you may have all of those pieces, but marketing is key. And since everything is about to be online, that's my specialty, is online. The traditional ways of marketing is starting to fall off. That's why you're probably noticing some of the companies that even I've worked with or worked for, they're falling apart. Malls are closing. Some of our favorite stores are closing because they have no online presence. They don't know how to market themselves. And unfortunately, from studies in marketing, as a group of us, that's what we do. We study. African Americans are lower on understanding how to market their business. We have the creativity, we have the ability, we have the product, it's A1, but the marketing, we're lost on it. We're not tech savvy. And I'm actually talking about those of us who are like 35 and up. We're not as tech savvy. We're not. So my job is to help you get there. So here with WIGMAKING101, I'm going to show you two things. The membership site, which has now been open to be free to everyone so that you guys can jump into these classes as you like, or be a part of WIGMAKING101 as a student and the entire community, because there are two platforms. I want to make that aware of you. So I'm going to show that. And then if you guys have questions as we go, I'm going to open it up for questions. You can ask me, you can ask Heather, Regina, Towanna, you can ask us whatever you like. But keep in mind, if you ask us a question we know we're going to cover in the course, we're just going to say, hey, you need to be in the course. If you're already a student, you're fine. We're just going to tell you to make sure you just look in your student portal because it's there for you. Okay. So yeah, go ahead.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
This question came up and I forgot to mention it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The other thing that, we'll be talking about is running your business while on disability. And how to set up your business.
For my baby Lisa.
Yeah, so
Yes.
if you're on disability or any type of federal assistance that kind of limits your income potential, we'll talk about that as well, and how best to set that company up.
Yes.
Oh, great.
I'm glad, I was like, yes, Lisa's here. So she gets to hear this. I know.
And there's like some things that I'll talk about in the class, but there's some other things that I'll probably text you one-on-one about.
Okay.
Get my drift.
Yeah. Absolutely understand.
I see your face, but I don't know your name.
Lisa.
Lisa. I'm talking directly to you.
Thank you.
So
There's
a lot of things that you can do while you're on disability or on federal assistance, and still run that business.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Regina, for answering that, because I saw her face and I was like, ooh, she probably need to mention that part. Cool. All right, I'm gonna share my screen, show you guys what's going on. I know we're not all tech savvy and sometimes our lives are just busy. We don't see things, we're just looking, but not sure exactly where to look. So I'm gonna help you guys with that. So I'm going to share the actual website. So the website is WIGMAKING101. Oh, give me a second. What did let me do? Well, maybe I have to go back. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Give me a second. There we go. All right. So WIGMAKING 101, there's 2 websites. The reason why there's 2 websites, because there is going to be a transition, but the actual courses with WIGMAKING 101, that includes the courses that Towanna, Regina, myself, and Heather are going to be teaching. They're going to be on a different platform. So they're on a separate area. Sorry, it just did it again. It'll be in a separate area. So on the website, students and non-students, you are able to sign up or log in as a member. So when you go to the home page, it is WIGMAKING 101. It's not going to change. But up here, it's members log in. And I have an introduction video to let you know what's on this particular page and how to access the student portal, whether you're a student or not, okay? When you scroll down, there's going to be a calendar where these courses are located. They'll be here for month to month. So student or non-student, WIGMAKING 101 is where you can go and see updates from month to month. I'm still going to keep the first Sunday of the month as the live updates so that you know what's happening month to month, because I prefer to do it that way instead of in quarter. So if there's a month where we're not working on a lot of things, I can let you guys know that. But it's just easier to do it from month to month. So you'll see a calendar there. You'll see the courses are here. This is the one that we're in now. This is the one with Tuwana. She's going to start this. This is tomorrow for her. We may have to postpone it, but we'll see. But the classes are already listed here. Business formation, this is the one that Regina is going to be teaching on how to formulate so you can get the help you need when it comes to this second class. She's teaching on the last Wednesday of this month on getting funding and things like that, you know, if it applies to you. And then the 26th, and I'm actually probably going to be adding more to this calendar because there's more I want to talk about when it comes to online now, because I'm seeing that's where businesses are trying to pull themselves into. But how to deal with risk in your business. The reason why you need to know this, because it is a fine line between what your limited beliefs are and how business actually runs. I'm just gonna say it that way. It is a limited belief. I just closed myself off, y'all couldn't see me. So that is there. Course uploads. If there are any courses that I am uploading that I've done, or that Tuwana may have done, or Regina or Heather may have done, and we want to get them up there at a certain date and time, you can also look here to see, and you'll be able to click on it and go directly to that course, especially if you are a student. It'll be there. And then how you can get in touch with me. I know people say you shouldn't do this because this is going to bombard you with questions, and I'm okay with that. But this is also how you can get in touch with me if you do have any questions. So I have my email. I do have an ability where you can actually text me. Texting is easier for me because I'm constantly on the move or doing things, and I try to get back to you with at least within 24 hours, but I'm usually a little bit faster than that. I just say 24 hours just to cover my ass, just in case I'm busy doing something. And then the WhatsApp number, I have it there because I do have students that are international. So if I haven't gotten to you from a question you may have texted me or something of that sort, please forgive me. I'm only one person, I'm human, but I try to get to you as soon as I can. But I would like for you guys to use this as a place to get those answers that you're looking for. So if you're interested, this is where you would go, okay? Now, for those of you who are actual students, so I'm gonna stop sharing because I got a feeling it's not gonna show me, and I wanna first answer some questions or allow our others to answer some questions. Okay, cool. That works. So, any questions thus far on the members part before I go off into the actual student portal? It's a new portal. It's changed. So you can press to unmute yourself, or I think there's like a wave button where you can wave. I don't know. Who's there? Because I have to allow people in. And I actually can.
I have a question.
Yay, Joanne.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So how do you know which classes, just by looking at the calendar, whether they're free classes or they are paid classes?
Okay,
That's
so
number one. And then
correct.
number two, how much are the classes, or is there a membership that you pay for monthly or by the year? Or what do you do?
Okay, good question. So I'm going to share my screen. If you are a current student, so I'm answering this as if you are a current student because it is a big difference. If you are a current student, this is where you go. You go to WIGMAKING101 online because the courses are online. So I set it up that way. I'm going to sign myself in. It's going to give me the wrong password. So I'm going to create my own. And this is the student portal. This is available to past students. If you are a past student, you're a lifetime student with me, and you're not in this system, you need to make sure you contact me or you go through the steps that's actually in the members site. But if you notice right here on the left-hand side of the screen, all of these courses that was just mentioned, I post them on the student portal. So if you are a student, you can visit two places. If you want to have one place where you get everything, you notice it's all here. So for my students, it's more in detail here. And one of the courses that measuring and sizing using your head, wig head, that is already up. So you can actually click on that link and it'll go directly to those courses. But over here on the left-hand side, if there's any courses that you are able to register in for, so I'm gonna click on that and it'll open it up right to the course so you can actually register for it. So there you are, and you definitely would have to register. So I'm gonna stop my screen because I wanna make sure you guys see my face when I say this. In business, when you hire people, you cannot let them do anything for free. So if you notice that any of my courses cost, it's because their knowledge, their expertise costs. So if you're a current student, there will be quite a few courses you won't have to pay for because it's a part of the program. But if you see that there's a price tag to it, you're gonna have to pay for it if you want the information. I do not kill your bank book. I know there are people out here that are doing probably the exact same thing that I'm doing, may not be offering as much, but they're charging you to the point where, what the hell, $3,000? I know I'm worth more than that. I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm worth more than that, but that's not my motto. My motto is to get you the information as best as I can, but also make sure that the people who are teaching it, including myself, are paid for what they do, their value, their worth. But I don't want to kill your bank books either, trying to get this information because you're trying to get a business going as well. So what I do is not only something that I do to make sure that my business and our business, I'll say my team, and we're taken care of, including the people that I coach day to day. Where was I going with it? You just, yeah, you'll know if it's a price tag on it, you got to pay for it. If you notice that it's not high, you can take care of it, do it. But I got to make sure my instructors are paid. I also got to make sure that I'm paid for my time and what I do and how I do things. You should be looking at it as a model to help you in your own business. Okay, I'm not doing anything. I'm about to be straight up with you because this is how I am. I'm not a hustler. Even though I come from the streets, I'm not a hustler. I am a businesswoman. I'm an entrepreneur. There's a way you build businesses, okay? And some things are gonna cost and some things may not because it's a part of your plan. So these courses that are mentioned, they do cost $20, except for Tawanna's course because she's doing more in that. They're lower now because of the COVID-19, and I'm being understanding of that. That is also one of the things that I think most teachers or schools lack is understanding of their actual consumer or target market. They don't pay attention to that. They're about this, which I'm not going to act like I'm not about this either. But it's more about making sure you guys get what you need and we both are happy. So does that answer? Did I talk too much, Joanne?
No, you're giving me good information.
Yeah.
But the one thing, what are the costs of being a part of the business program?
The business program is the business courses are with everyone. If you're a lifetime student or you go into it as a lifetime student, those courses are available to you. But the coaching,
how much are the lifetime
different.
courses though? Isn't there a cost to get into it to be a lifetime student?
Are you already a lifetime student?
I am.
Yeah. You didn't know that. That's where your question is. Like, Joanne, you're done. You've been done.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
I'm new, guys. I just started with her.
She's not new. She just paid it and just kept going into the next direction. Let me show this. This might help answer that.
Hi, Joanne.
Yeah, she's asking a question that probably other
I
people
think I know
too.
you.
Which one? Who is that? Is
Terry.
that?
Terry.
Oh, hey, Terry.
Oh, yeah. Good. Y'all know each other. Because I'm going to start pulling. So let me.
We're both in LA or in, in California.
California, yeah. She's also familiar with another trichologist that I know too. So me and Joanne, we
hair loss.
To be like, yeah, hair loss. So can you guys see this? Just let me know if you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna move my.
And then I'm gonna make this larger. This is where we are. Those of you who are current students now, you probably noticed that the tuition has raised. The reason why it's raised because I have instructors and we're coming with more information and we're coming with things to not just teach you, but hopefully you take action on what we're going to help you with, whether it be personal or within those courses. But it doesn't matter which one of these payment plans are. So if you're already a current student, you're a lifetime student, these numbers and all of this does not apply to you. You're in. It's called grandfathering you in. So you're fine. I just want you guys to know that, okay? The hair loss courses for current lifetime students for now is $59. It's going to go up April 30th. I'm being considerate of what's happening right now. We're not making money. If you're in the hair industry and you've had a salon, you're not making money right now. So you have to be very careful on how you're spending your money. And I want you guys to invest in taking care of your businesses. And so that's why I'm making it at a low price for now, but it's gonna go up because Towanna gotta get paid. She's 20 years in the game. I gotta make sure my girl is taken care of. But this is, let me make sure I'm answering questions. Yay, okay, cool. So the courses, there's business courses that are involved. The online hair loss courses, all of that comes together. If you are not a current student and you're about to get started, you'll notice that that's already taken care of for you. But if you are a current lifetime student, one-time fee, not $59 to take care of the hair loss courses. And then if there's more coming that's live, it may be a nominal fee for that course because again, you gotta pay for the information. I gotta pay for their time. That's very important to me, and I'm pretty sure it is to them. So this is where we are at with the pricing. So I just want to keep that up there and make sure you guys can see it. I want to end it. I want to see if I'm answering any questions. Yes, there will be. I'm putting it into the group for the current students. I'm putting it into the GroupMe app. Or,
can I ask one question?
yes, you can ask as many as you
Okay.
like to.
Okay, great. So, as a lifetime member, there's additional cost for the hair loss classes that are coming up, correct?
It's only $59 for right now.
Okay, per month.
Yes. No.
But if we choose.
No, not per month. One.
That's what it says.
Because it says per month on here. And
Are you a current student?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this up again. You see this over here on the right-hand side?
Because it says current students.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing to me as well.
Access lifetime for $59
per month.
Oh.
No, it doesn't say. I don't see per month there.
It says bill.
4-month
It says 24-month payment plan, $59.
Y'all see that on the right-hand side? If you're a current student, that don't apply to you.
No, it doesn't.
What's on the left side is what applies to you.
I was just chiming in.
Okay, let's make sure this is very clear.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to two groups of people. First, let's talk about my current lifetime students, including those that are still on a payment plan.
Okay.
Because that payment plan is different. This payment plan is extended a little bit longer. The last one was only 6 months, and then you're done. You got lifetime access.
Okay.
So let's get an understanding of what I'm doing as far as the price structure is concerned. So let me talk to my current students, and this will help for those of you who decide that you want to become students. You'll know that the grandfathering process that I'm going into, you'll understand it. Current students, $59 for hair loss courses. One time, okay? It will increase after April 30th.
Yeah, it worked.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the next thing I want you guys to know. When you are in the student portal, the actual area where all of the courses are, because you can see WIGMAKING101 is there, wig cosmetology courses are there, some specialty wig making, there's more to come. Business 101 courses are there, and then I'm adding to resources. When you are over here on the left-hand side, if you click on it and you can get into the class, that means it's free. If you click on it and it shows you have to register, if there's a fee for it, you would have to pay for it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Want to make perfectly sense. Now, those of you who are on a current payment plan from the past, because you're not in this side on the right-hand side, I got something for you. I need your name, your email, and you need to text that to me at that number that's listed right on this screen. I hope you guys can see it. I got something for you. So if you want to get out of your payment plan, I got something for you. There's quite a few of you where you was like, I'm like this and I missed this, and I'm like, oh, I can take care of you. I will take care of you. But keep in mind, I'm personal, so that's between me and you. So whatever I do for you, don't go talking it to other people. My Sagittarius side is coming out, but don't go doing all of that. Just me and you. We got eye to eye. That's how I feel. So what works for you, and we can work together on it. I'm negotiable on that. I'm being honest. But those of you who are completely paid, you taken care of, all the courses is available to you, whether it's a nominal fee or the hair loss class is $59 one-time payment, and I make sure Towanna gets that. And I'm being transparent.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So the $697 is pretty much lifetime access, and you get all the works, all the classes, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but there won't be any classes that you will have to pay for, or there still are certain classes that you have to?
Some classes you may have to, because it depends on the information.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
that's why I say those who are not students, please listen in on what I'm saying, because that's still the grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Now it's been increased because I don't want you guys to have to worry about these different payment plans and then this and then this. It's just easier that you go right into either one of these three plans, and you're fine.
All right, got it.
Now, if you notice, let me make this a little bit larger so you guys can see. Ooh, can I do it? Can I do it? Am I getting there? Being silly. Wig making courses, hair loss courses, business courses, all are in there. If you're paying for full tuition all at once, that is, you also get your wig maker's kit. Hair is not included in that, but if people keep asking me, I'm gonna make it happen. So, but it's not included in the wig maker's kit for a reason, because I do want you guys to start working with an actual vendor. There's 4 vendors on the site. 2 are here in the live now, and I'll show you I'll show you their websites too. But you get a wig maker's kit, so that's everything you need to also make wigs. What's not included is hair and the sewing machine. And then there's 50% off hands-on courses in all locations. So when I say all locations, whether you come to me or I have to come to you, pretty much 50% off on the hands-on courses when COVID-19 starts to dissipate and I'm able to move around and do, when we're able to meet in some way, shape, or form, or fashion. Any other questions? Let me know.
I do. I have a question.
Yay.
As far as the medical billing and the prosthesis and stuff, I know different states have different guidelines. So which one of the instructors would know, like, for what different states for different medical prosthesis and all that stuff?
Okay, we got 2 people. I'm gonna hand this off to Heather because Heather can definitely help you with that. You need me to unmute you, Heather? Yeah, there you are.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, so yes, it does vary by your state with the different insurance plans as far as is concerned. That is just, you know, state by state how the insurance companies are payers. So yes, it does vary, and you would just when we get you contracted, it's according to what your patients, what plans they have, and what it is for your state, basically.
Okay. Thank you.
So I have a question for Heather.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi. So how soon can we get started with the medical billing part of it, or add that to our business, or take the classes that you offer?
You can start with me today. If you want to, you can start signing up with me as soon as possible. With the medical billing right now, because you're not seeing, you know, anyone right now. So I can start the process with the VA getting you approved and also getting you contracted with the insurance company. So when you are taking clients again, because the insurance companies, that usually takes like 4 to 6 weeks to be contracted with them. So if you sign up with me now, you can go ahead and start that process.
Oh, okay. Because I do have, you know, clients that's been with me for years.
Okay.
All of them have insurance.
Okay.
And so it would be good to be able to send letters to them or talk to them and let them know that this service will be available to them, so I can get it on their minds and start to have them pull that paperwork together, whatever you tell me they need. So this might be a good time to have everybody get started, because they've been asking. I just didn't have the service available.
Okay.
Okay.
Joanne, I want to further answer your question too, so you know how to get access to her, even though I'm going to give you her contact information anyway. But I do want to share this with everyone so you'll know how you can get in touch with Heather. I'm going to share WIGMAKING101. When you go to the screen, what we're doing right now, that's where this video is going to be. It's going to be right here so everybody can see. But see where it says business services, and I have it highlighted. It says Midwest Bills. When you go there, it's an introduction of her. And then she definitely lets you know you can schedule an appointment with her. So she'll take care of everything for you. This is also where you will see business services. You'll start to see where I offer, because right now I'm working with quite a few of you one-on-one. I haven't put myself out there more yet on this site so that you guys can schedule time with me. But then this is also where you guys will get the help from Towanna, and you'll also get the help from Regina. You would have to schedule an appointment to talk with them, and they can help you with whatever your needs are. So it'll be up underneath business services. If you are interested in becoming a student, you'll go to online courses. If you're already a student, all of this is on the student portal. But if you're interested in becoming a student, this is where you are. You have access to the courses. It does not matter which one of these you pay for. It's just there's extra perks when you pay for the full tuition. But payment plan, I think it's easier for those of you who don't have $697 to just throw out there. So I try to make it a little bit easier for you. You're paying for the tuition cost. Once that your payment plan is complete, your lifetime, you're it. That's it. You don't have to worry about interruptions in payments, interruption in you being able to see your courses or anything like that if you're, once you're done with your payment plan. But that is the issue you will deal with, is if you miss a payment or if you cancel for whatever reason, you have to start all over. Like, we don't want that. So I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for you guys to get access to this and stay in it as a community. And then once you're done, you're done. You're in the community, you're tight knit with us. And all it is we're constantly feeding you what you need to help you build your business.
Nakia.
Yay.
I have a question and a comment.
Yeah.
Where is Joanna located? What state?
She's
California.
California.
Okay, you're in California. Okay. I never worked with California, so I don't know a lot about it. But I can probably look up some things for you. My other comment is that this is one of the reasons why you want to make sure that your business is set up properly, because the grants that I've been talking about, you can actually use that money to pay for this course. So let's say, for example, you've actually signed up for the course and you're making monthly payments. You can actually use this as a reason for getting that grant, because a lot of these grants are asking, what are you doing to pivot your business? What are you doing to add value to your business? So if this happens again, you've got another stream of income.
I had a 501c. I didn't keep it up. I don't know if I can start it up again, but I didn't really know what to do with it. So I didn't do anything with it.
Poor thing.
So, I've always wanted to be involved with grants, so yeah, I'd like to know more about that too, as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, you can use that grant money to, again, they're really looking for people that are pivoting their business or adding value to their business. So, as a salon owner, if you're taking Wig Making 101, that's a pivot. So you're getting extra certification so that you can sell products or do other services in a different area.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Where are you located, Regina?
I'm in Texas.
And what about Heather?
I'm in Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And Towanna, tell us where you from.
I'm from Alabama.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What part?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Okay.
Oh, my mother was born there.
Really?
Yes.
Show offs. Okay. I'm over here stuck in Detroit. I'm in the suburban areas of Detroit, but still. So this might help with Regina too, because I know with the research that she's working for to help with that, a lot of students from New York, Tennessee, definitely a lot from Tennessee, Los Angeles, California, Vegas, New York especially, and North Carolina. I don't know what you could do with people in Belgium and South Africa.
Nikia. That's why I
we got to
unmute
figure
myself
out.
because
Yeah, we got to figure
because
out
that's
something.
my question. I've been listening to you guys. I have my own business, and I've been doing it for 10 years. I'm a hairdresser. I'm a beautician. I have a beauty store. What I want to know, how is this going to help me? If I register with someone like the hair loss, Towanna, I think.
The hair loss practitioner, the worker.
Or Heather, or Regina. How is that going to help me? Being an international person, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, we got to figure that out because I have several clients I have 3 in Belgium, 2 in Jamaica. I don't know how many I have in South Africa. I have quite a few. So we have to look into that. But as far as South Africa, if you're in South Africa, I can figure that out for you because me and my business partner in there, we can figure that out because she knows that aspect of it. But Justina, let us figure that out. Let us figure that out. But we would need your help to help us. For us to help you, you got to help us help you.
I know.
So, yeah, we got to know exactly what it is you need so we can work with it. But let me get back to you because I've been trying to get back to you and it's just been quite busy lately, Justina.
I understand. But it's working. It's working.
Oh, thank God.
And Justina, this is Regina. I'm ADHD, and I'm a research queen. So all I need is a project. And I will be all over it, believe me.
I am a project.
Shirley said she is
I'm just learning all this.
Yes. I know the social media is hard. It's hard.
I need Regina.
Hey,
you guys,
as I sit here,
than you asked for.
as I sit here and I listen to the ladies, this is a real powerful group. I really feel that way. With the backgrounds, the information, very, very powerful. Because I see a lot of white companies offering services, and they don't really touch what you guys are talking about at this point. They just don't. And especially this is something we need as Black women, Black entrepreneurs. We really need this. So this is really good. And the marketing part, I will say, is what I'm lacking in my business. The expertise is one thing, but the marketing, it doesn't do me any good to have the expertise if I don't have the marketing background to really get it out there. So really, I'm really happy that I've chosen this group to be a part of.
One thing that I'm finding, because I ask a lot of questions, it's really sad for me when I go in places like Sally or I go to Starbucks, and I can tell that these people have gone to cosmetology school and they have all these student loans for a business they can't even run. They're working at Starbucks and Sally's. I hear just look at their hair and you can tell that they've been to cosmetology school. And I think that's shameful that these people, we have these young people going out spending all this money. They're saddled with the student loan for a lifetime. And they're not getting anything in return because the beauty schools, cosmetology schools, do not teach you how to market your business. They don't teach you the importance of business formation. They don't teach you that, they're damn good colorists and they know how to cut and style, but they don't know how to run a business. And
even good customer service, how to treat people, how to treat their clients.
Right.
That's me and Tawana's biggest thing is how you treat me and Tawana big on that one. How you treat your customers. Very important.
Because that's your bread and butter. That's your paycheck. That's how you make your living. So you really have to treat these women with a great deal of respect.
A lot of people don't know how to do a proper consultation or anything. when it comes to the cosmetology industry, the hair loss industry. And if you don't do it properly, people they're gonna feel, first of all, disrespected. They're gonna think that you don't know what you're talking about, and that you're wasting their time. So because you're not giving them the proper attention they need in order to get the information they trying to get, the help they're trying to get. You know, even if you can't provide it, if you get the proper information, you'll know which way to direct them to get the service they need, even if you can't do it. But without their proper consultation, you can't.
That's true. That's true. I agree.
I guess I can say that they getting better with that because I'm a current cosmetology student right now with Paul Mitchell, and they have been teaching us that, but they don't teach you anything as far as business and how to run a business. They literally specifically teach you how to stand on your feet and work for somebody else, and that's the part that's got me.
Right.
That's spending on me. I'm in class literally like, I don't really want to be there. I feel like it's a waste of my time. I'm about to spend so much money. And then I got, you know, you guys as a teacher I work with and network with other people, but for specifically for what I'm trying to do, I feel like I'm in cosmetology school wasting my time. But I'm only there to get the license to be able to run a salon and get more benefits and stuff, but it is something else.
You know,
see, that's one thing about getting a cosmet.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's one thing about getting a cosmetologist license. When you go to school, like I did HR for over 13 years. That's what I did. That's what I was good at, along with a degree in computer science. But when I went to cosmetology school, I went for my license, just to get my license. Once you get your license, you cannot get stuck with what you taught in school. That's why you have to look for other avenues on education. That's just a stepping platform, but it's up to you to move forward and surround yourself with other people that's like you and where you want to go. You have to look for mentors that's going to lead you in the direction which you want to go. And it may take you a while to find, but if you keep looking in the proper way, because once you get in the salon, you're going to have people knocking down education. I'm right now getting ready to take my master class to get my master's degree for cosmetology, what a lot of people don't know that you can get. I will be getting my PhD within the next 4 years, if possible. Y'all pray for me. But in this industry, you can go higher than just going to get a trade. You can actually get your degree. And if you get involved with the right people, like with me, with the NBCL, there are people in there that teach you, along with Regina and stuff, Heather. They teach you how to format your business, how to run your business. But it's up to you once you get into this industry, first, whether it's wig making or cosmetology, hair loss practitioner, trichology, you have to continue to surround yourself with entrepreneurs that's continuing to grow. That's the only way you're going to grow in this industry. You do not have to stay standing behind that chair or sitting in front of that sewing machine. You can outsource some people to do stuff like that. Like Nakia could have her production company to make your wigs. So, I mean, it's all up to you how further you want to go in this industry. And you can't listen to anybody like, oh, I ain't going to pay that money to do this. I ain't going to pay that money to do that. I was one of those people where when I finally started going to class, my highest class I paid was $1,500. They like, you paid that much, but when you come back, they want the information that you wouldn't have paid for.
Right.
So you have to be willing to invest into yourself. Invest in yourself in order for you to grow.
It's true.
I think I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'll give you 2 good reasons to stay in cosmetology school besides what Towanna has just said. A lot of the Black schools do not teach color. Okay, or I won't say they don't teach color. They don't teach advanced color.
They don't teach advanced color skills.
And
they don't teach color at all. They teach you how to just pass by.
Right. And so even if you don't want to be behind the chair, you can teach someone in your salon how to do those colors, because color, if as a salon owner, if you spend $25 on color, you can charge a white client $500 just for coming in.
And they will pay it.
Color, and they will pay it.
They'll pay it because you would know your coloring.
Right. Being a colorist, and they teach you, oh my God, they're damn good at teaching you how to cut.
That's why I went to a Caucasian school, because I want to learn how to
Yeah.
color and cut. I did not go to a black school.
I hired people years ago to make wigs for my business.
I work in a white salon, and they still pay.
That's some more. That's some more. That's our girl. She know ventilation and all of that stuff. She got the machine. Go ahead, some more.
I work for a lady. Her name is Denise Russo, and she's a white Caucasian lady. And she came up with these things called top secrets, which are hair pieces that have clip-ins. She don't know what we know as far as she had white clients, literally white people wanting front lace and everything that we do. She can't do that. I can.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm with Towanna is saying, like, go to just broaden your horizons. I worked for a white salon for like 5 years. All I did was balayage and color, and they will pay.
Yes.
And you probably will be the only black girl in there doing color, but they will come to you if your work is good. And
exactly.
So
yeah,
sky's the limit with us.
I have an instructor. She's white, but she act black. She's going to be teaching y'all color because color on someone's head and color on weave, byproducts, it is different.
Yeah.
So she knows both. That's I'm trying to find someone, and I'm going to be honest, I was trying to find somebody black, but it wasn't working. So
it's hard.
She's colored my hair before. I don't even think people even know she's colored my hair. So she knows all textures, including weaves, wefted hair. She knows all of it. So she's going to teach that color. I'm not going to do it. I know it, but I don't want to teach it. I want to focus on the product, me and Towanna getting you guys to understand customer service and marketing. It don't make no sense to have a business you can't even market online. Sam Vila is one of the best people to learn from online, free if you want to. Lisa mentioned in the group, he does lives now. This Tuesday, he's doing a live on bob cuts. That is a popular style. You should learn from him. He's amazing with teaching cuts. If you're looking for resources, because I'm going to be adding him into the resources to learn a little bit more. But this is where you can actually be able to learn both, including marketing and business. So we're going to help you, but hang in there. This is, Joanne, you're right. This is a phenomenal group because all of them have been in this industry for years.
Yeah.
Shout out to June Fuller for her saying, shout out to all of the ADHD, because we all are ADHD, whether you want to believe it or not.
I just wasn't diagnosed with it. My son was, but I think he had to get it from me and my family.
June, what'd you say, June?
At the age of 30, I'm 38, and at the age of 36, I went and got diagnosed. And I also want to shout out to the lady, I think her name is Heather. And Miss Joanne, I want to piggyback off of what you said. Nakia doesn't know, but I've watched her for like 2 years. And
I knew your name. When I saw your name, I knew who you were. I know my subscribers.
I watched you for like 2 years. I think I was trying to come to a Dallas class and I couldn't come. I was watching you while I had cancer. I am a cancer survivor. I'll be 5 years cancer free next year. I just made 4 years.
Amen.
Thank y'all. I've been trying to figure out what way I want to go. I too have taught for 10 years. I taught high school kids the emotionally disturbed children, mostly all boys. And this year I finally just walked away from teaching. I walked away when I had cancer, but then I was like, I don't know what else to do with my life. So I went back into teaching. Well, this year they inspired me, and they didn't know that they inspired me to I think Shanice, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Shanice just said that she goes to Paul Mitchell. Well, I was originally signed up to go to Paul Mitchell last semester, and I tried for a scholarship. I didn't get the scholarship, so I just gave up. Well, some things went on in the school that I didn't like and how they were treating the kids. And it started dealing with my physical, mental health. And so my doctor took me off work because I am a gene carrier of BRCA1. So the cancer can come back. Well, I left in December, and I told them at the beginning of the school year, I have a video and everything, me trying to get the scholarship. And I told them, I said, you can do and be whatever you want to be. So I left with the hopes of opening up. I want to go to school, but I was gonna be in it just for the license because I want to open a barber school. And I looked up on this other school, and now I'm in I'm in barber school. And so I'm learning some things, but I'm not physically learning. So this group is helping to support me with the ideas, how you just said, come up with the mastectomy boutique. I have a nonprofit. I birthed my nonprofit when I had cancer. So I've been doing things like blood drives and helping women when they're going through cancer and things like that. So my desire is to actually do hair for the mastectomy, the people who have had cancer and things like that. So I'm so excited to be a part of WIGMAKING101. I'm glad I watched you. You guys are gonna help me because I feel like after COVID, I'm coming out. I've already taken a hair replacement class with this lady named Nicole in Atlanta. And now it's just like, I'm sitting here and I don't know what direction to go. Like, because I really, really want to focus on man weaves, but I will also do women as well but now it's just like, I don't know. So you guys are giving me so many ideas and I thank y'all.
The sky's the limit.
You know that you could go in so many different directions. That's what's so great about the business that we're in now. And I was just reading an article just recently about the legislation is trying to take away license where nobody needs to have a license anymore. Anybody can do hair. So that's why specialties are going to be so important for us, so that if you are a hair loss specialist, the average person will not be able to do that. If you are doing man weaves, you're doing weaves, you're doing medical, whatever, billing, whatever it is that you want to do, nobody can really stop you from doing that. And the average person won't be able to do that. And the other thing I want to say beforehand, I want some of that hair that Regina keeps pulling and pushing on. Okay, Regina, I'm sick of you with that hair. I want that hair.
I'm like, man, I need to go make me a wig out of that hair. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's so flowy and silky and lightweight and natural looking.
All right, let me
share. I want mine here, right here.
You can see me.
I mean, you just go on with it, girl.
Let me share this with you guys really quickly. Because I know. Oh my God. Look, I keep staring like she just flipping it and it's just.
Yeah. I mean, it's so lightweight and the hair is not just frizzing or anything. It's falling right back into place.
Okay, so everyone, please pay attention to this so you can get that hair.
Please.
WIGMAKING101, I do have in particular areas. So you are expected to go through the courses in order. The reason why it's done that way is so that you don't miss important tips when it comes to making these units. So WIGMAKING101 is really just giving you the basics of making wigs, but we start off with wig making basics and tools. So in this area, what do you mean it's not existent? So now I have to put it back on there. But under the basics of hair, when you click on that lesson, people will always ask, where do I get hair? Where can I buy hair? I don't know where to. I didn't throw on all the links. That's right true. In that area.
Have baby.
You see hair in video?
Video, yeah.
See it? There it is. Okay. So to give you guys a very quick understanding of this first list here, we got Azalea, we got Hair and Video, we got Mercy Hair, we got Ebony Locks. Mercy Hair is only natural textured hair, curly hair. So that's all that she provides. But the others provide the variety of other textures as well. But this is where you can get that hair from. See, you can click right on it and say go, and you go right to it. Okay? And then you order. Or, you know, you can talk to her in the group. You a student, ask her. She will take care of you, okay? But this is where you can get links to vendors that either I am helping to promote or I work with in some way or form, shape, fashion. Beauty supply stores, as I know some people's beauty supply stores are not open. Some of them are open because they can care less about COVID-19. They might know something we don't know, but there are online beauty supply stores. I've been in partner with Sam and Sally's Beauty for probably about 7 years now. So I share their links on just about any and everything. And then links and resources to China and Indian-based vendors as well. So these have been my go-tos when I'm just looking for hair to practice with. But if you want some good hair, this set right here. You didn't seen her. She advertised the crap out of it in this. So yeah, that's where you can go. And then once I finish with communicating with them on wholesale lists, because I want to get those out, those are going to be on the actual website so people can actually get to them and buy the hair for their clients or for whatever else that they need. So if you're not a student at this point, just be patient with me and us, the four of us, because we got to get those links and the list together just right for you so that you can be able to contact them and get what you need. So just wanted to make sure. So you've advertised the crap out of that, Regina. You just, I was like, just looking.
She wasn't trying to.
In June, I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about with team. Look at her hair.
I mean, because she just kept going to it. I mean.
I can't tell when you guys can see me, so I didn't think anybody could see me. So
yeah,
you need to do that. But one thing I will do too is I'll set up a discount code for you guys, and so you'll get $20 off your first order.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll take care of you.
I'll put it in the DM, and I'll have it set up next week.
Hallelujah.
I have a question.
Yay,
so with me just getting started in the business and with it being COVID, what is the best way to practice getting started?
I can tell you this, I'm going to start doing this in the classes now. I'm working with quite a few of you individually right now. I do offer services in your website building and just pretty much marketing yourself online. So I'm going to start opening that up to everybody because at this point in time, it is a little bit easier. I do have the time to do it and focus on each individual because it's all the same to me. It's strategy more than anything. I can make sure your brand is spoke on the same strategy when it comes to marketing. But I'm going to start doing more classes. I don't know how things are going to go by the end of April. They're claiming that they're going to lift it, I guess, in some sense and get back to normal, but I doubt it. So in May, it's probably going to have, I'm probably going to have business courses just on focusing on building your online presence. You need to build an online presence. The reasons why, I hate to say it, our competition is China, and the truth is they're watching what we're doing just because we're just doing it, because we're just posting pictures and just like, oh, my hair is cute and all, but we're not really selling. We're just posting. And they're watching that and they're copying it and making themselves appear to be another nationality. I'm not hating on that. That's business. That's marketing. I understand how marketing works and why it can seem like it's very immoral in the way that they're doing things, but that's business, unfortunately. So the focus is building an online presence because everything is shifting in that direction. It's shifting. No matter how much you try, it's hard for you to find courses where you can actually sit in on class like we used to. Everything that we're used to doing in our, I don't want to say the olden days, but there's the generational pull. It's shifting. It's pulling. It's going
Everything
towards.
is online.
Everything is online. And so there's big businesses trying to catch up to what you guys are already in the middle of. Just focus on building an online presence. I will say these because I like adding value to people. You need to start, you need to open up a YouTube channel. People buy from other people they can trust and see. The people you want to talk to, the people you want to work with. We ain't talking about the people that be like, oh, well, your prices is too high, I'm gonna go to China. We're not talking about those people. I'm not putting them down, but I'm just being transparent about what I'm saying. Build an online presence. Stop being afraid of the camera and stop being afraid of letting people know who you are.
Are you talking to
And
me?
can I say one thing?
Are you talking to me?
Don't be afraid to let people see who you are. That will make you feel valuable because you're letting people see. Don't be worried about other people and if they like you or don't like you and you want to help the entire world. I do too. We all in this platform probably want to help the entire world, but you can only help those that are coming to you. So
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, Terry, go ahead.
And this goes to June, but this goes to everyone else who has suffered from like cancer or any other type of autoimmune disease or anything like that. Putting yourself out there and having like a cause-based business will, and also on YouTube, it will allow people to relate to you and to get to know you and to want to, it will attract people to you because I've done that. I put it out, I put myself out there on Facebook and everything like that. I'm a survivor, a 13-year survivor from brain surgery, right?
Wow.
I put myself out there. People were so just awesome because they would call me, Terry, can you help me out with this? Can you talk to this person? Can you talk to this person? And it gave me so much joy that I was able to, you know, share whatever I had to help them out. And on a YouTube channel, on something else, you can share your story and then people will so come to you. It is amazing. It is really amazing. So
yeah. It's all about feeling understood. That's a part of marketing.
Yeah.
So when you're teaching, when
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a part of marketing. I've been an influencer, YouTube influencer for 10 years now.
And I've been in social media.
That's right.
Yeah, that was my major, information systems.
Information systems, yeah.
And then I'm into social media right now, you know, online marketing.
Wow.
So I understand the power of that.
A story.
Yes, of a
story.
Cause-based marketing. You know?
Terry, we need to talk because I definitely need help with that. I used to do blogs on hormone replacement, and I want to get back into that and do some stuff on YouTube with hormone replacement and, you know, menopause and all that because nobody talks about it. So, and not to get off subject, but I would really love to kind of interview you and talk to you about that.
Oh my God, I would love to. I want to speak everywhere, like Nakia said. I want to heal it. Like I want to heal the world, but I know like I can only heal people who resonate with where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
they are for me. The others, that's okay. You can go ahead and do what you want to do. But for me, the ones who come to me, they will be the ones that I will want to work with. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Terry, I also need to talk to you about marketing. I am clueless. I mean, I know how to go on Facebook, Instagram. Like I just know the basics, but as far as growing your audience and ads and all that, I mean, all the other stuff behind it, I am so
Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all that.
so
Using
lost.
your stories properly
Yeah.
and all that.
Okay. See, this is why I like stuff like this. Terry, we're going to talk soon because I could use the help because that's what I do.
Yeah.
There's some
Yes.
apps on phone that you can use to do that too, and most of them are free of charge. You just download it on your phone, and it will walk you through how to, do that ads and stuff too. Because I do that with my hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Shanice, we've been back and forth on tech. I got a lot.
And it really takes just the willingness to learn. That's all.
Yeah, it is. And the comfort. It takes comfort. But yeah. I do all of that. The systems, the email, the SMM marketing, I do all of that. Website building, all of that. So Terry.
And I would like to help alleviate all of that pressure off of you because you do a whole lot for everybody.
Terry, she coming to you. She's gonna get you. Don't worry about it. She's gonna get you.
I did it to Tuwana.
We need you, Terry.
Don't worry, baby. She's coming.
It's about to happen to Destina. I've been getting at Destina. She's still there. Like, I'm gonna get her. Star, it's been like that. Joanne already know. Like, I'm already. So
after a while, she's gonna weigh you down. You're gonna be worn down. You're gonna give in.
Look, I'm ready. Like, I've been down for the past
couple of months.
But I'm so there right now, and my mind and my body and my spirit is aligned. So I'm like, yes, let's do this.
Oh, got you.
Nakia?
Mm-hmm.
This is Cynthia. So are you
Cynthia?
Okay. Yeah, I'm a big component of not being seen on camera.
She is. Okay.
I have a question. So are you really considering, getting a Terry and putting something out here for individuals? Terry, I'm a 16-year survivor of breast cancer. So congratulations to you and June. Yeah, Nikki, are you seriously thinking about getting with her and putting something out here for the students? Because that would be awesome.
Started. Joanne is what? I've already started. I've been working. I prefer to work one-on-one, but the business courses have been, because there's Juliet, there's Keela. They're always in my head. And to be honest, you guys are always in my prayers when I try to figure out what direction I want to go. Because my ADHD is real too, Regina know it. So I might be more calmer than Regina though. But I am like, oh, they need this. But yes, Cynthia, that's why I enjoy platforms and doing this, because this helps me see, okay, this is what they need. When you talk about education, I've been in the educational for over 15 years. Working with, as a teacher, and then working with people who tell you, no, you don't need this, you need that. You don't know. I'm the one teaching these
That's
people.
right.
They're telling me what they need. They may not necessarily understand every piece of it, Cynthia, but they know what they need. And so having this type of platform, I like this because this helps me say, okay, we needed Heather, because Heather came up. She saw the question that was asked. She reached out to me. I was like, yes, I was waiting. I need her. Regina, how she got in. That was freaking amazing. It's obvious what God is saying. So yes, Cynthia, to answer that question, yes. Terry, I'm asking you in front of all these people. We are going to work. Yeah, Shirley, we're going to work together so we can help you guys market your businesses the best way you can. And not only that, if you're like, I ain't into that, hey, you can come and work for me, Regina. We going to help you guys. So
thank you.
Online business.
Thank you.
So whether I'm taking care of you individually or this as a community, as a group, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
Absolutely.
We're going to be fine. So yes.
Very cool. Okay.
Because I was so intimidated on the business part. That paralyzed. It paralyzed.
I know, Cynthia. No, I was like, poor thing. But yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Heather, I got that message. I was laughing. But yes, the more you guys know on formulating your business, the better. So I am encouraging you, take these courses, take that course. Though there's 2 courses this month with Regina. Me and Towanna, we're teaching straight through, all the way through. It's constant, something new. We have to team up together because she's the creator and I'm the, okay, let's put it together kind of thing. So we're going to help you with every aspect of it. I know I mentioned going into cosmetology as well and offering this type of education online, but let's just focus on first things first. We're in the middle of COVID-19. It's obviously telling us something. There's a shift that's about to happen, and we need to actually pinpoint and focus on where you want to go, what you want to do. It's hundreds of talents on this platform. All of y'all have talents and something. You got skill, years of it. So let's work together. God. Yay. Okay. Is she in there? Okay, there she go. Making sure she got it. Hey, LaShonda, girl, you'll be everywhere.
I just have 2 questions. Could you repeat the man's name of the bob cut? I think
Sam Villa, SAMVILLA. This Tuesday, I even reminder. So if you go on YouTube and you look Sam Villa up, he has a channel. He has other instructors as well, but he does most of the teaching himself. He's amazing when it comes to cut. Most of what I've taught you guys is what I've learned from him. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. He's amazing. However, I will say this, and I'm just saying this from personal experience, he's not really good with the texture hair.
Okay.
He's like the 4C hair. When we talk about natural hair, he don't understand that very well. He do understand tight curl and how you're supposed to cut it, because everything he said, just from my own knowing and dealing with my own hair, he's right. But when I'm talking about tight, like our hair, you don't get it. So, but he's really good at teaching for cut, because when we're talking about wigs, in most cases, color is very important. You know, the texture is very important. And then when you talk, it's very important. Those 2 things are very important. I'll look into who's into color in a second, other than my friend. She's going to teach us that. But I'm going to let her ask this question, and then I'm going to let Morgan go ahead and, because I know she want to say something real quick. I can see her face. What was your other question? Sam Villa is his name.
Okay, and my last question is for Regina. Regina, would you be able to teach us also in that course on how to form our business to be minority owned as well?
That's, I can do that, but that would probably need to be in a second course.
Okay.
Because there's a lot that goes with that, because you would want to be, number one, registered with the federal government or SAMS. Then you need to become a certified business, small business period. Then you become minority certified. Then you can become a woman-owned business certified. So it kind of like goes in steps. So if it's something that, there's something that you guys want, I can put that together.
Yes, I definitely do.
That would be a course in itself. You
Yeah.
know, getting all of those different certifications, because it starts out with one thing and then it leads into the other.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Yay, she got her question answered. I'm like, please ask the question. What were you? Morgan, what was you on your way to say?
Oh, also, if you do like the Sam Villa, you know, if you like his videos, there's also a website you can go to if you want to learn about color and cuts and everything. It's called behindthechair.com. And they have webinars, and they have a whole bunch of color and style techniques of all types. So that's a really good website to look at if you want to have an idea.
Behindthechair.com. I just typed it into the chat, you guys. That's going to be in the resources, obviously, so that, you know, you guys want to know other resources, because I don't want you guys to get this idea that I'm trying to make us as a team as the know-all be-all. You know, there's other ways you can learn. YouTube University is real. I was a part of it. So I'll give you the resources for it. But yeah, and then, okay. should I stop talking? Is there more questions?
I just want to say, Morgan, your baby is so cute. Okay.
Oh, you see her.
Where can we get mannequins and things like that to practice and play with right now? I know the last meeting we had, y'all said, I think on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. But it takes so long for it to get to us. So that's what we're dealing with at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
So there's hisandhers.com.
Yes, it is. They high.
They high as hell.
Yeah.
I spelled it wrong, so forget it. But Amazon has been the best. Then there's Regina, back me up on this. Is it India Mart and
yes,
yeah, and AliExpress?
Mm-hmm.
Those
and
two
have them.
You know, check eBay as well, because
eBay.
I've ordered some things on eBay and they have come like within 3 days.
They are actually the only ones that aren't having issues with shipping.
And they are very reasonable too.
Yeah, eBay.
Yeah, they are. And you know what, if you put something in your cart, if you put it on your watch list and wait a day, they'll normally offer you a discount.
Wow.
Okay.
Because that's how I get a lot of stuff on eBay.
And I
think company that has money, because I have to find it and I can put it in the chat list later.
Okay. Yes.
Bought them in a while. I don't forget.
Yeah, Yvonne, she said his and hers is shut down right now. So hey, Yvonne, just making sure you there. I got your message. Shanice is supposed to be helping us with something. So once we finish our 2-week-long conversation by text, we got some things that'll help some other vendors, like if you want to create products. So things like that for in the hair system, color and all of that. We're going to help you with that part of it too, as well as Towanna, because Tawanna's doing some things. So us three got to.
I need Shanice help.
Yeah, us three got to formulate that course and everything together. And yeah, that's where we are. So
I want to, Tuwanna and Shanice, I really want to look into creating a beard growth oil. And I also want to kind of, I know this probably is out of, not appropriate, but Texas just got legalized to where we can do hemp products.
Oh,
and I want to be able
Michigan,
to do,
we've been legal.
Yeah. So I want to, my friend, she sells infused wine, and she was telling me about how I can go online and get a certification. So I watched the video last night and I paid for my certification. So I want to be able to have hemp inside some beard oil for people, because I don't want to focus on women. I want to focus on men who have prostate cancer, and because they're forgotten about, or most of them don't go to the doctor and things like that, or they're embarrassed by it. So I want to create something like that. Just if y'all can get y'all help on that.
That's good.
June, if I can interject to you, June, if you're interested in the mastectomy boutique, it's always, of course, it's always targeted for women. But if you are interested in targeting to men, that would be a good area to look at with a mastectomy boutique.
I totally agree.
You know, so
because they don't. I totally agree. And when you said that, because I had already set up a barbershop here in my house. And I promote, I do videos and I just post them on Facebook. I haven't thought about the YouTube. My daughter is also in cosmetology and she's a junior in high school. So she keeps saying, Mama, I want a YouTube channel, but she doesn't have purpose behind it. So I think with the help of this group and being able to do that, I can help her boost going into that. But mastectomy for the boutique, definitely. I already went in there and told my husband I was jumping and everything. I was like, somebody on there know how to help me do it. And I've already went online and made the appointment for tomorrow at 1:00. So I just need to know how to pay.
What does the mastectomy class include? What's that about?
Okay, I will go over, because when I looked at it, when I first started looking at the information, and I was going to actually do it for you all, but it's a lot of information because it's actually, you have to get accredited, you have to get your facility accredited, you have to get certified first, then you get your facility accredited, and you can also, June, I'll tell you some things about that, but you can also get your own personal residence accredited, but you can get your, you have to get your facility accredited, and then you get certified with Medicare, but you have to go through all those steps first.
But are you fitting for bras or what? I'm still not clear.
That's what the certification part is about, becoming a mastectomy fitter first. And you would have to get staff, and it's not a lot, but you can train someone else to be there, but you get certified first. So if you call me, you consult with me, I can go in further with you about it.
Yeah. And then I want to let you know too, Helen, before we start the class, I already have.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead, Judy.
I already have my cash number and my MPI, so
Wow.
I just need to go ahead and do the application for. Well, I guess the cash number is what I can do to actually bill for the insurances. But after that step, I don't know. I need help with creating after that.
She'll take you through all of that. I'm going through the process too. So Heather's helping me with that, because my idea is when I take that and do it for myself, now the next step is to share it with you. I'm really good at, like, I got to do it first, see the progress, see the results, see the success first before I start pushing things over to those who also are interested, because nothing is worse than somebody teaching you something they ain't never did. They haven't done themselves. That's all I'm going to say. They haven't done themselves. So, yeah. June, you're in good hands. All of you are in good hands.
Yes.
You're all in good hands. Yep. Towanna don't know it, but she's about to take over my spot in a minute. Look at her. I love picking on you because I know you good. I just know it. I just know. So
I'm not taking over her spot at all.
She is. She gonna try to keep me. She gonna try to push me, but she here
some
now.
things I found out about her. Yeah, I'm pushing her on because I didn't know she could do it.
You didn't know I could do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do it. We all can do it. We're gonna do this together. So this is Wig Making 101. Yeah, I do. I hate to say that I do this, but I do.
She keeps secrets.
Well, Regina knows this too. Like we just don't like to say, like, because that's our conversation on the regulars. Oh, and I didn't know if you knew I did this. It's like we do that back and forth. We're like, oh, okay. Then we start going. So we all do this. You guys probably do it and don't even realize you do it. You're saying you dumb yourself down, or you don't want people to know that you actually know so much, because it's one of two things. It can be either intimidating, or you have this overwhelming feeling like you have to share it, and it gets overwhelming for you. And so those are the two things that actually happens. But we're all gonna do this together. So
like that too, low key. Low key, you ain't by yourself.
I know I'm not by myself, because I know who y'all is. Some more, Shanice, Star. I know
we in this world together.
Girlie, she don't know what she next to. Once she get used to this technology, she next to. But all of us together. So Wig Making 101, this is a platform. This is an educational platform. It's also international too, because we got to take care of Destina. We got to take care of, she's not on here, Anita. It's quite a few. We got to take care of each other. So that's where we are. These are instructors for now. There may be more, but these courses that they're teaching is what we need right now. We need to get this in now. So once everything is kind of opened up to us, we're already ahead of the game. We need to be ahead of the game. So let us help you with that. I'm keeping the prices reasonable for now, and then they're gonna go up when I'm talking about some of the classes that you have to pay for. But I have to make sure that they are compensated for what they're sharing. Okay. Yeah. I just want you guys to understand that. And it's the same thing goes for you. If, we come to an agreement where there's something we can work together on, and teaching a course or something to help us all together, it's the same thing. I do not believe in non-monetization of information. I just don't believe in it. But I do believe that you can make it easy and reasonable for people to get in so they can get the value, and then you can push up. So slow roll is better than a punch in the face.
That's right.
So better that way. So the next live is supposed to be tomorrow, Tuwana. You sure you want to do it, or you want to push it another
We
week?
could do it, or we could wait till next week. It's up, it's up to the people.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Live.
The live is tomorrow. It's 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to keep the time around the same because I have to think about my overseas people, because our time is almost time for them to go to bed by that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to keep it somewhere between 12 and 2 p.m. with those courses. So tomorrow she's going to be teaching the basics of hair loss, customer service. I know it's on there. So if I share the screen, this is where you guys would go.
Is it recorded?
All courses are recorded, and I have to go back and add those videos back in. So all courses are recorded. It's real slow. Oh, there it is. I was like, am I not pressing it? I guess I was. So in the schedule, so when you go to members, log in. If you're not a member, all you have to do is just sign up and you'll be able to get to this page. I have made this free to everybody, student or non-student, because you may not be interested in all of the other courses. You may be just interested in what each instructor, including myself, is teaching. So you can just get access to those courses. But she's on the 20th. There is our date and time. We'll learn the major forms of hair loss, when clients need to seek medical treatments, recognizing different types of medical units, and proper application of use or to use. Is that correct, Tuwana?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That is a $59 course. After that, if you're a current student, you don't have to worry about it again. But for those who aren't students and you want to continue with courses in hair loss, you either need to go ahead and start being a student of Wig Making 101, or you just have to keep coming back for her lives and pay for that particular live. So that's totally up to you, your choice, but that's where we are right now. But it's gonna go up April 30th. I'm pushing the prices up. Yay. Okay, cool. Any other questions? Sure? Because I have to make sure that I get Regina, me, and now Terry set up for consultations where you guys can speak to us individually on what you need, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. But I can tell you right now, I'm marketing, okay? This face here, marketing, online presence, me and the other face like right over there, Terry, we're gonna work this out and how we wanna do it. But that's what I do. So I help you with whatever it is you wanna do, whether you're trying to sell product or you're trying to create courses or just have an online presence in general. I'm slowly pulling away from the just trying to sell wigs online, because that's, I had to figure out how to say this correctly. So it doesn't make you think, well, that's what I want to do. So what do you think? Providing it in a service that's different from what China does. That's what we want it different. We want to be different from what they do. We can do what they do, but we add something else to it. We add flavor. We add customer service. We add care. And also being able to communicate when you're dealing with a client that just doesn't, not all people are good to work with. There we go. Mm-hmm. Not all people are good to work with. You're going to come across someone who's got a question, they got a gripe about how you are doing something, or you're going to have that. And that's going to be in the class, how to deal with risk. And one of them is dealing with customers or clientele that just got to question everything you do. Like, well, go over there then, leave me alone with that. So, but there is a way you should handle it so that you are making your business profitable and you're both respected. They still deserve their respect. It does not matter how they might think or feel, they still deserve their respect. but you also have to respect yourself and your business too. So you have to communicate it a certain way. And I'm talking about when it comes to marketing online, you're going to be bombarded with people who are just looking for something for free, or they got to say something about what you're doing. You're going to get that. So you're going to have a thick skin. So I'm going to be coaching that even in the business courses, as well as individually with you guys. And, you know, me and Terry, when we work that out individually with you guys to coach you through those steps.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Joanna.
So what if I don't have time to make a wig? Is there a place? Do you have a place?
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks, Joanna, for that question. Yes. Manufacturer in Johannesburg, South Africa. We are restructuring the pricing system. So those who have already paid for their wigs, we've extended the time when you can come to us and use, but yes, I do have a facility. There's going to be another facility that you guys can be able to work with. I don't want to say too much, but I will just say, if she say it's us, then I know it's okay to say it.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So we're going to have a United States based facility.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
that's
because
where,
I mean, when you're a one-person shop, you don't always have time to
You
sit
don't.
and make a hairpiece. So I don't always have time for that. I want to be able to buy it, and if I need to make adjustments, great. But I just don't want to spend a whole lot of time making
Drop
hair.
ship.
And then last but not least, guys, you're not coming here just to learn. Some of y'all gonna come to y'all and be like, hey, I got a client. I know you make wigs. I don't have time. I'll make a quick $500 real quick right here. So keep that in mind too, because I got one client and I'm about to give him over to Keela because Keela do good with red and purple hair. And this is the color they want. I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So just know that too. You're not just coming to learn. Like, schools don't offer you jobs. They tell you they can get you a job, but they be lying their ass off. You got to do the resume, the cover letter, get dressed, got to practice what you're going to say in front. They don't do that. But we can help you with, you know, jobs. So if you don't have time for that, me and Regina will take care of that. We're going to work on that part. We're trying to get a facility in Texas.
Yes.
So we'll be able to have, we'll be able to service hair loss practitioners. Keep going, Regina. I know it's a lot because I'm the product girl. I'm the one like, let's manufacture it. So faster, ventilate faster. That's all I'm gonna know. But the business behind it, she's got it. So you guys will be a part of it.
Yep.
You'll be a part of it. So when we reach out to you, don't run from us, Towanna.
Yeah, it's gonna be real exciting. I think that 2020 is definitely gonna be our year.
Yes.
Take advantage of everything that's out there, or even half of what's out there. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. So let's just work together and we can get it.
Can I add my 2 cents?
You got more than 2 cents.
Period.
Your list.
They don't go there because like your business. Because when I first came into it, that's what I did. I jumped out there really quickly, and you'll learn real quick that that's the quickest way to have your business go downhill. So when you're my battery down. When you're networking and stuff, like, take your time. Don't just rush to jump out there. I make wigs and do stuff like that. Because when your clients come to you and come for you, oh, what's your prices and stuff, it's going to catch you off guard if you haven't thought about that yet. Like, for me, my issue was trying to be affordable for everybody, but at the same time, you want to be affordable and don't charge what everyone else charges. But at the same time, you need to make what you're worth too. You know what I'm saying? Because you put in the time, you got the education, you did the research and everything. So make sure you value yourself and what you're worth to, while also thinking on trying to be reasonable for people. And another thing I've run into, like, I've had websites and stuff, like selling hair online websites and everything, and you'll run into a lot of customers that's like promising customers, but most of them can afford to buy around tax time. So you're going to run into that frustrating this too. So I think it's better, like if you do have your website and stuff, just take your time with everything, have everything planned out, because it's gonna be frustrating. You're gonna run into a lot, you know what I'm saying? So
she's right. She's right.
I'm saying a lot, but not saying.
No, but
Make sure when you jump out that you're prepared, and if you're working on websites and everything and YouTube channels, don't just put it up there and stuff like that. Make sure that when it's up there, you have questions and answers that you know that your client's gonna make sure everything is already lined up with, so you have those questions answered. As far as your price, make sure you plan that out, have all of that together. Or I mean, everybody, you probably trying to make moves, but you probably want to add more to it, or but make sure you have everything lined up so that you're prepared and you're not caught off guard. Because then it look like you don't know what you're doing. People are gonna feel like you're trying to finesse them or you're trying to play them and stuff like that. And you don't want to come off like that, being as though you're just starting off. They're not gonna take you seriously, and you can lose customers that way too. So don't rush the process.
Yes.
Can I piggyback on that a little bit?
Yay! Oh God, y'all! I've been on this phone trying to get her in. Welcome, Tony. Go ahead.
I think it's super important just to remember also that every client is not your client. So if you have a $400 option or a $1,200 option, don't let somebody make you feel bad about that $1,200. It's just not your client. Every client is not going to be your client.
Exactly.
And all money is not good money.
Right.
So you just don't feel bad about walking away from people that don't value what you do, what you bring, and what you give.
And I want to piggyback on that because one thing I know everybody's experienced this, but we have to take it very seriously, is that when a client comes to you and say, they're going to tell you how much they're going to pay for your service, that's not your client.
Oh, no.
Okay? If I have people do this, they will text me and tell me what they're going to pay for my hair. And I always say, do you tell those Chinese people what you pay for their hair? Do you go to the beauty supply store and say, hey, I want this lipstick and this is all I'm going to pay for it. It's got a $5 price tag, and you say, I'm just going to pay $1. And they get upset with you and write bad reviews. But again, like the young lady said, we have to know our value.
That's true.
And if they cannot afford your hair or your product, your service, your color, your whatever, that is not your client.
So that goes on to say you have to find your target audience.
You do have to find your target audience. You do. Finding target audience isn't the hard part. The hard part is us.
Your brand.
It's your brand.
Yeah.
The market is there. The market is easy to research. It's you. It's the brand. And this is going to be in that course. Risk is not just about, what if somebody stops payment on something or wants a refund? No, we're talking about how you communicate your business, that the reason why you're getting that kind of reaction towards you. It's how you're communicating your business.
Wow.
It's how you're communicating yourself. There's always a disconnect in the communication there. And that's why we get that. So one of the disconnects is the assumption that because we are the same skin tone, because of all of the conditionings we've dealt with in the United States and even in other countries, they have different issues too, but they think that that's okay. And just like Regina said, but you don't ask Chinaman over there, can I get it for, this much? You don't do that. But yeah, it's really you. It's really the person. The risk is you. You have to manage the risk of you first.
Mm-hmm. And it's projecting your brand voice. You know, who are you looking and what are you expecting? Your target audience, your demographics, everything.
Yeah.
People who make this amount of money and up.
Yeah.
That's who you want to target. For those people who are able to pay that amount for your specific goods
because I've been going back and forth on my audience, and so I'm a little like, I know who I want to sell to, but I'm saying, will they pay that kind of money?
If they
and that's a limited belief. That's a limited belief too. They'll pay for it. It's all in how you communicate,
how
what
you
want to
present yourself.
Right.
She's right.
Right.
She's right.
And
But you
like,
guys, I
when
can
I
tell
do
you
my-
this. Oh, wait, because I'm gonna let Regina say this too, because I know she's about to say something real good. I know who I was targeting. I'm targeting business women. I don't care what stage of your business you're in. Beginner, middle, been doing this for a long time, and now you telling me I got to do it online now? I am targeting, I know my target is people that are interested in business. That's it. And every last one of y'all, most of y'all by name, voice, I know what you got is, I have it too. So we're drawn because of that. So it's what you project out there. I'm a trick of all trades. So is everybody in here too. It just depends on which stage you're in. And because I've already started the beginner, I'm in the intermediate, and then I got, Regina and Towanna and Heather with the further along part, pulling me with them. So yeah, you guys don't worry, Shirley. We got you on that one. You don't worry too hard.
And I do worry. I honestly, because like with this COVID, and I'm retired, so even prior to this, I have all the time. I go to YouTube University also, and I have all this time, and I feel like it's stagnant. I'm still taking baby steps. I'm making wigs, but I'm still trying to perfect that on my sewing machine. I've already got my sources from China and India. I've been testing here already, but I'm ready to move on. So I can get into the business, the accounting. Numbers scare me because I was never good in math. My husband's been helping me with Excel, a spreadsheet, the costs and the revenue. So I'm learning that. And I'm saying to myself, like, all these girls are in business, but how do they know about this business? They
hire people. Yeah, they hire people that know marketing. That's what they do. Regina will tell you.
Yeah.
She'll tell you.
I mean, because one of the things I learned years ago is that things that you don't do well, you hire somebody to do it for you.
Yeah.
Because everybody has a value. And so if you think about how much your time is worth, and I give the example, when I lived in Missouri, I had a personal assistant, okay? And I did that because, and I know that, don't judge me.
I know where she's going.
Okay. But I had a personal assistant because I traveled every week. I left home on Monday and came home Friday. And so I took a course and it said, why are you doing things you're not good at? And if you're making all this money, why not hire somebody to do these things for you? So for example, my personal assistant, I got to the point where she paid all the bills because I would come home, my stuff was off because I didn't have time for that. She picked up the dry cleaning, she made groceries, she did all of those things. And that's because when I only had 2 days at home a week, I'm not going to spend my value going to the grocery store or spend my value going to the dry cleaning. So it also goes back to your business. If it's something you're not good at, hire somebody to do it for you.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
in the long run, it's going to take you a whole lot of time to do it. If it's going to take you 3 weeks to figure it out and you got somebody you can hire that can do it in an hour, get that person to do it.
Yeah, you're right.
I outsource a lot of things. And
Similar
then,
to, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I was listening to the lady, they talk about she's going back and forth with her clients or her targets. I learned early on, millennials are not attracted to me. They don't look at my ads. We don't, I don't sell to millennials because that's not my market. I'm 58 years old.
Exactly.
And
girl, you better go.
I'll be 58 next week. I'm
Early
right there
bird,
with you.
But somebody that's 25 years old who's on my site or call me and tell me that, they want to pay XYZ for my hair is too expensive. That is not my client. That's not my client. So, and when I look at my analytics, I know who's looking at my videos. I know who's looking at my ads. And so those are the people that I target. Because young people, again, millennials, They're not going to buy anything from me. They don't want hair that's going to last them 2 years. They don't want.
Yeah, they don't want to pay that kind of money.
Right. Well, and the thing is, it's actually by the time they buy hair twice, they paid for my hair.
That's right. Yeah, it's exactly right.
And they switch out hair every month, you know. And then one of my targets, and I'll give this away, is parents that are 50 who are buying hair for their kids. You know, I have a lot of clients that are buying hair for themselves and for their children. And one of the clients I was talking to on the phone, and come to find out, her daughter's been throwing the hair away every month.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
No, I said,
my daughter did the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, don't buy hair from me for your daughter. She's gonna throw it away.
Well, they just gonna come back to you anyway, so they gonna come back to you.
Yeah, I think if you educate them, like, you know, if you're gonna buy raw hair, it's real hair by one donor, but you have to take care of that. That will last 2 years.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You know, you have to take care of it. Why keep going back to the salon buying more hair? Or
young people don't see that.
That is what you can talk about, Shirley.
Young people don't see that. They just say it's hair. I just go buy some more. That's all they see.
Tawanna's gonna be teaching on that, like testing hair too, testing hair quality. She's gonna teach that. You need to know how to do that for yourself too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The issue with
anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that tangent. But
that was a good tangent.
You really have to know your audience, and you really need to know who's your customer and who's not. And if that's not your customer, walk away. You know, walk away.
Yeah.
So,
not only that, I know how to sell to young people anyway. I'm in the middle. I'm the Generation X.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, we're in the middle. That age between 40 and maybe around 60. That's that middle. We're kind of in that middle. And then you have your millennials, and then you have your baby boomers. So by us being in that middle, we understand business a different way. We know old school business, and we know we got an idea of what new school business is, which is really just technology all in itself. So you trying to figure out who your market is not hard. It's just like Terry say, like we say, it's how you're communicating. So Towanna said, somebody said it, that's what you could be teaching that's your niche. That's what you can get them to understand. Like, look, you have to understand how to care for this hair. Just buying it frivolously, not a good thing. But if they want to, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, but you can't tell me I didn't tell you. Like, but you're gonna be back next week. It's okay, but I'm gonna tell you the same thing I said last week and the week before that. So education is key. Mm-hmm. Video is king. Video and educating is king. Mm-hmm. So in this platform, the idea is to educate you guys. And Shanice said it best, take your time. It's okay to worry about it, but don't worry about it too hard. Just figure out like, okay, this is the issue I'm having. And in that course, when I talk about risk in business, I am going to be talking about those key factors. How are you communicating what you want to do?
Yeah.
How do you communicate it?
That's a good word.
Yeah, because people they can see from your body language, and that's one of the things that's different from my courses as opposed to probably others. This online platform, I can't stand doing live YouTube videos because all you see is me. Then I can't really see, like, I don't know if you're receiving what I'm saying. I don't know if my body language is coming off a certain way where you like, what? I can't even see if you like, I'm confused as hell. What is she talking about? I can't see that. I need to see that. That's educating. That's teaching. Yeah. So that might be a good thing. And I'm going to say this for everybody. Whatever it is you're doing, education and video is king. That's what you need in order. And being okay to do things live. I'm not going to say their names. But I know they know who I'm talking. They smiling too. Video is king. You need that video. People love to see
video. Yeah, they do. I do. I know I do.
Perhaps there needs to be a course on,
video.
How to become more comfortable in
video etiquette.
And it also includes confidence, yourself and everything like that, and how you project yourself.
Yes.
Hey, I would pay for that one, for real.
Yeah.
Terry's hired already. We didn't already, y'all have asked, she has answered. There we go.
Because I be knowing.
Girl, I miss you. It's been a while. I was like, where's Terry? She okay? I'll be worried too. So, okay. Well, guys, unfortunately, I have to go. I got another live I got to do in another 30 minutes. So there's other platforms and stuff like that I deal with, teaching others. This COVID-19 has had me in the house and I'm still in front of the computer. No matter what I do. I actually enjoy this. So I enjoy helping people with their social media. And yeah, Joanne, I got something I got to send you by email real quick too. As it came in my dream and I got an idea for you. So just let you know. Then I got to finish other people's stuff and make sure that their sites and everything is good. So next live is tomorrow with Towanna. She gonna get y'all together. She already got videos already ready for you guys. So once you sign up, the $59 for the course, if you're a current student, that already automatically puts the hair loss courses in your face. And there's her and me in those courses. Because she's teaching you how to, the measurements, how to create the molds. And then I'm starting you off on how to make the different types of bases. You got the Swiss lace, the monofilament, the thin skin. You got all of these different types. So I'm going to break it down step by step. And not just me, Towanna. We're going to do this together to help you guys with that part. And then I'm going to start introducing other instructors as well on their expertise and things like that. So this is not just me. I'm not the only instructor. This is a community of us all helping each other and teaching each other at the same time. So thank you, Towanna. Thank you so much, Heather. If y'all are not signing up with Heather, y'all need to, right now. I don't want to overwhelm her, but I told her it was going to happen. So I told her it was going to happen. And Regina, with her courses, thank you so much, Regina. Y'all three are amazing. Check out those courses, register for them so they can get this information to you guys so you guys will be good.
Nakia, one question.
Yes, Cynthia.
For tomorrow's class, I can't find the link to sign up for it. Is it ready?
It's ready. Here, this is where you go. Sorry. Okay. You're right.
Thank you.
This is where you go. Register now.
Okay, great.
Yep. I data entry. God, I didn't want to say that. Crap. I know data entry. So I know who's who. I know name. I got everything in a certain order. So I know who's who. But this is where, of course. So once you sign up, I see your name. I know where you are in the stream of the courses, whether you are a lifetime student, a payment plan student, or a new student that's ushered in. I know which one you are. I have everything settled. So yes, that's where you go and take care of that course.
Donna Care, is going to be tomorrow or next week?
Towanna.
I can hear her.
Oh, she says, is it going to be tomorrow or next week? Which one would you like? You the teacher?
It could be tomorrow.
She going to do more anyway.
I mean, it could be tomorrow. Or it could be next Monday. Which one do y'all prefer?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Y'all got us going now. You can't go next
Yes,
week.
we're motivated.
Okay,
We got to get
tomorrow
moving.
it is. Tomorrow it is.
Here. Will it be on?
It will be. Oh yeah, because Lucille, you about to ask a really good question. So let me see if I answer it before you ask it.
Okay.
Everything is recorded and placed onto the student portal.
Okay.
You've paid for it. You will have access for it.
And if you don't get to catch it tomorrow, if you pay, if it's saved, you can still pay for it and watch it.
Exactly.
Okay,
yep.
yeah,
You
that's
can still
what
pay for it and watch it. Everything I'm doing is record. It has to be recorded so that when new people come in, because keep in mind, we ain't the only business-minded people on the earth. It's thousands of us. We just trying to find each other. So we found each other. So let's make it. I'm trying to make it easy for others
Okay.
where we're all the same type group, people enjoy this business, to find us. So I want to make sure that they are able to see those videos and learn from them too, because all of the videos that are already there as far as wig making, those were done years ago, but it's still the same information. It does not change. It doesn't change.
Right.
But I've made it lifetime access, and then I got to go in like 2 minutes. I made it lifetime access because this industry does change. It updates something new. Even June just made it very clear, you know, men, cranial prosthetics, things that they need.
Right.
You know, when it's not just about women, men need this, and so do children. So Tony, Miss Jazzy Lady T, she gonna be helping us with that too. So yeah, it's all gonna be in there. Just stay in the communities, stay connected. I've made that membership area free to everybody. They can get in so they can see what's going on. And if you are a student in the student portal, you see what's going on. That's the first place I update information anyway, is in the student area. So when you go into that area and you see things on the left-hand side, you know to go to it. That's what's about to happen. And I hate to say it, I am somewhat of a last minute person. It's because I notice people will register for something a week ago and totally forget it. So I always do about 2 or 3 days before. So Heather and Tuwana, Regina's like, oh, okay, I'm available. I was like, I just want to make sure. But I do it so close to the time and date because the turnout is better. The people who really want this and want to hear are able to get in, and please stay connected with that group and in that membership area. Just stay connected there. Okay?
Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome. Keela, get ready for color.
Yay!
I gotta make it. I don't want to color it. I just don't. So I'm gonna let you do it.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take a quick breather and then
Thank
start
you
the
for
next
everything.
slide.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Yay, Star.
Hi.
I'm silly.
I finally said something, right?
Yeah. Bye, Terry. Very soon. Shanice, you muted me, but very soon I'll be talking with you guys. Please enjoy your Sunday. Take all this in.
Yes.
This will be on the homepage. This whole video.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm just gonna throw it on there. Good. Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you. See everybody tomorrow.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.